guys, it's Mike Morales. Hey, just wanted to come out this morning, and main objective was to is to try out a couple of new items. I wouldn't say new, but some items that just really haven't been tested. So for me, I was able to get a hold of the new, or not the new, but the lock rack by Lock Rack that goes on top of the vehicle to secure your kayak without the use of straps. So I thought that was pretty cool. I saw them at ICAST, talked to the guys out there. They seem really cool. It's an outfit out of South Africa, and I'm really excited to show you guys how they work. So far so good on that from that standpoint. I also wanted to try out the Bimini from Hobie while fishing, which I don't think I've seen anything out there about it. A lot of people ask that question when they come in the shop, is how does that Bimini work? And so we'll see how it does. I'm gonna try out some new baits from Z-Man, some new colors, the new Texasite jig head. So it should be pretty interesting morning. Very critical, guys, have that safety light. Obviously, right at first light, you want to make sure you have that. Now that I think there's enough light, I'm going to go ahead and remove my Visipole light. You know, just goes right in there with that little H-track deal, right into the back of this Outback. This guy pretty much just breaks down. Take this flag that doubles as a carrying case. Put this back in my trusty bag. Now, why am I taking off the flag and stuff? And the light, they're still, you know, still a little dark. First off, I'm taking a risk, and I shouldn't do that. But the biggest thing for me is that when I'm casting, it's a big obstruction. I already have 4 poles, a power pole, all kinds of stuff in the back. And the flag's gonna kind of get in the way with my casting, being that I have it at arm's length. So I don't want any distractions. I don't want the flag to get in the way. It can be the reason why I didn't catch that fish. So that's pretty much it. All right, so what am I using today? Well, in this particular situation here, this rod is an H&H backcountry rod. I really love the action on this rod. It's good for plastics or topwater. Like I said, we are testing out the new the Texas Eye by Z-Man, which is a weedless situation, which is very important for here, especially in Aransas Pass, considering how much weeds there are. But that guy just basically is on a swivel onto the hook itself. And the way that it stays is really, really cool, because there's no way that plastic's going to come off of there. So I'm really excited about this thing. The only thing I'm a little worried about is it makes a little bit of a noise on it. So I don't know if that's going to help or hurt the fishing. Right, 10-pound mono leader tied to some 20-pound braid. So, all right, let's see what happens. So one of the reasons why I wear a buff, even when it's not very sunny, is because over the ears it acts as a filter, blocks out a lot of the unwanted noise, a lot like a microphone fuzzy, and you can hear, I think, better at range, especially on a power boat when you're actually moving. This just bit me. All right, guys, I had to do just about anything and everything just to get this redfish. Finally caught one on a fly. Had to chase down a little minor school, but they wouldn't hit plastics, they wouldn't hit top water, they wouldn't hit anything. I got off the boat, kind of chased them down a little bit just to have a smaller footprint. This guy right here giving me fits, but he's what I wanted. It's a good redfish right there. Very nice. Got the Orvis Clearwater rod, very good rod. It's paired with the Sage reel. That's what I got them on. Oversized clouser. Ah, it's a good fish. I mean, there's literally hundreds of redfish out here, and they're all lockjaw. I don't know if it's the full moon last night or what, but I mean, if you look around right now, there's just redfish tails everywhere. They're just lockjaw. Like I said, finally got them on a fly, oversized clouser, and pretty happy with the result. I think I'm happy. I'm gonna go and let this guy go. I did catch one on a plastic, a Z-Man with that new jig head. It was an undersized redfish. He just was a reaction strike, threw right at him. But this right here on a fly just makes the whole day possible. Perfect. He's gone. Got him. I can burn that one in. All right, guys, so one of the questions I get at the shop in regards to the Bimini top is, can I fish with it? And how effective is it? So we're gonna find out right now. It's the first time I put it to test while fishing, so we'll see how it does. As far as put it together, as you guys can see, I had it right there in the paddle holder on the side. It is up. Water install. Thing's ready to go. Let's get in the boat. All right. So I'm not gonna lie, today is a scorcher. This is the perfect opportunity to use the Bimini, and I've got plenty of shade. View of this. Okay, so Bimini, kind of the shaded area here. You you guys can see, pretty cool. Now, can I fish it? Well, let's find out. Front view, rear view. Kind of see the Bimini. Got some good shade. How can I paddle? You gotta kind of lean forward to paddle with this Bimini on. So 110 degrees or something like that today here in Corpus. Actually, Naranja's Pass, but staying hydrated. Water. Paddle's okay. Like I said, you just gotta kind of lean it out a little bit, but it's pretty good. Can we fish it? About to find out. Bimini. Looks good. Throws out some mean shade. Durable. No, so I'm left-handed. I cast left. So I'm gonna tow this over a little bit, just like that. Gotta get this around that. Do my pedals here. Not bad. Oof, hitting the top there. Okay. Good for trolling. Yeah, no problem. Oh, trout hit it at the end, right at the boat. Okay, the bottom line on this Bimini is that I really like it. The Bimini top really does a good job of providing shade. You can fish it. It takes a little getting used to fishing out the side or sidearm, but at the end of the day, very simple to use. So say for instance, you have a big fish on and he's fighting you and he's bringing you to the front. You've got a big mast up here in the front that is a problem, okay? All right guys, so the next thing I wanted to highlight was the lock rack. Something I installed on the truck yesterday. Lock rack gave me a set to try out, so potentially carry them in the shop. Kind of skeptical. I know the last model didn't fit Hobie's very well as far as the width is concerned, but got it all installed yesterday and drove it 40 miles today and it worked just fine. And just to kind of give you guys what it looks like on the roof itself. So this is the components of the truck rack. It basically just bolts right onto your bars, either crossbars or aerial bars, whatever you call them. You got this nice rubber pad on the bottom to kind of protect the hull. And then your arms will basically just cycle right through and they automatically lock. And there's a little locking mechanism that you put on your key ring and you just turn it and it unlocks the actual lock. So I'm gonna go and demonstrate how we go about putting the kayak on it. All right, so now that we got that situated, we'll go ahead and put the arms in place. that's it. You're done. Doesn't come out, stays put. Good to go. So overall, guys, I think the truck rack, locking truck rack, elimination of straps is the way to go, man. It's definitely a winner. This guy is kind of like the XL version. It's $350 for the set, but I can tell you that it saves so much time strapping up your kayak up on your roof or on your trailer or whatever. So if you're serious about kayaking, you're serious about transportation of your boat, man, truck rack or lock rack. Sorry, lock rack. All right, guys. I know it's been a long time since my last video, so I appreciate you guys sticking around. We've just been so busy this summer, slammed with guided trips, Radon Mar tournament, Hobie Owners tournament, the shop. But looking forward to getting back on track with making some YouTube videos. So till then, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. We'll talk to you guys soon. Tight lines.